Welcome to Barter is Better. I'm Lori Sosa, your host, and today we're going to be talking about a wedding that was accomplished on barter. Stay with us. Welcome to Barter is Better. Today our show is going to be focusing on two of our members, Greg and Charlay Sims, who own construction services, and what they have done is use their trade dollars to go ahead and have the wedding of their dreams. First stop was the flowers, the floral arrangements for the wedding, and they chose Joy Garden out of Hookston, Georgia. And today we have with us Gail Foss, the owner of Joy Garden.
Hi, Lori.
And so, Joy, tell us a little bit about the services that you do. Today, I think you have before us a wide variety of the different flowers.
Yes, we do. We do weddings and events. We're on the Barter Club. We do daily flower deliveries, gourmet, and gift baskets. Today, we just bought a nice assortment of the autumn colors to give you a couple of examples of some things that you can do to get some color around the house.
Okay, well, fantastic. Well, you're going to go ahead and show us an arrangement, for example?
I'm going to duplicate this one right here in this urn. So I'm going to start from the beginning. And what I use is this florist tape. And I just kind of tape off the top. And what that does is it makes the flowers stay just a little bit easier.
That's a nice trick.
And you just kind of crisscross it. You can really use any kind of tape. This just happens to be waterproof.
Okay.
So it's a little bit easier to work with. And that's it. I go around the outside one time, and then we're just going to add the flowers. The other thing that I did today was I brought this mum, and the reason I wanted to show you this was you can just buy a mum instead of buying a bunch of greenery, and you can use this for your filler.
Okay.
And when you're all done using the plant, you can plant it outside, and next year that'll come back again.
Smart idea.
And that way, you have some color for your yard as well.
Okay. So what else do we have here? I see. What is that yellow flower right there?
These are daylilies, the yellow daylilies. I'm going to make that arrangement in just a moment. Let me just get a little bit of this around on here.
I love the assortment of colors for the fall, and I love sunflowers. I think a lot of people would love to have that in an arrangement in their home.
They're fun. They're lively. They're full of life. They're long-lasting. This one's missing a couple petals, but it came that way. I didn't do it. And we're going to add a rose and a couple Gerber daisies.
Gerber daisies are always fun.
Yeah, they are.
I like the yellow and the orange colors.
A little bit more of this on the edge. When you think that it's a little bit tough to keep your flowers standing up, just add some more of your filler flowers or your greenery on the edge and then keep going.
Well, this is great. We appreciate you showing us how to have fun with making some floral arrangements.
Yeah, it's fun and easy. You can do just for an everyday look, or you can have some for your party or your luncheon or whatever's coming up.
Jazz up your kitchen table, your dining room table.
Exactly.
And so, are you getting a lot of orders now for flower arrangements like this?
For autumn, yeah.
For autumn?
Yes, sure am. Everybody likes to get that color the minute it comes out. And then, of course, we'll be real busy for Thanksgiving with the centerpieces and the different gifts that people send for that, too.
Very pretty.
We did some barter for Mother's Day. We did baskets, fresh flowers, gift baskets, and bath baskets.
Didn't you recently take part in the royal wedding celebration here in Atlanta?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was really
pretty. The British
pretty.
consul last minute needed just maybe a dozen tables that you were able to provide the flower arrangements for.
Yep.
They were beautiful.
That was really nice. And so this is our arrangement.
Beautiful. Thanks for
And
sharing that with
I'm just going to
us.
move that one up here. And then I'm going to show you this smaller one. If you had several tables or just smaller tables, you might like something more on this size right here.
So someone who's catering a little event, maybe on the tables or
Exactly.
restaurants.
Do it yourself.
fresh
Yeah,
flower
even something for
arrangements.
the bathroom. Maybe you ordered your flowers from the florist, but you just wanted a little something for the bath, the ladies' room, or the bar, someplace like that. So this is Alstroemeria, and it feels really nice. I have a couple of the lilies, a little bit of the mums around the edge, and just a couple of the spray roses to give it a little color.
Very pretty.
And of course, it does make a difference when that lily opens. This one's not, but when it
Okay.
opens, it'll feel real nice.
How long does an arrangement like this usually last?
Week to 10 days. You may have to replace the lily, but you know, a week to 10 days is good on that.
Beautiful.
So that one's, oh, and then I added just a little bit of this tin.
That is fun. I
Yeah.
love it, the little twirly.
Especially if you have a nighttime or you're adding candles, you know, it'll pick up the light and it just gives it another
Very nice.
little dimension of sparkle and, you know, color to it.
So what services did you provide for the wedding of Charlie and Greg?
For Shirley and Greg, I decorated the pavilion inside and out. We did a lot of the grapevine work, inside and out, lighting. We did table centerpieces, bridal bouquets, wrist corsages,
Oh, wow.
boutonnieres, all kinds of things for them.
It was one happy bride.
It was a real pretty wedding. It really was.
Wonderful.
You know, and one of the things to think about is that there's different levels to having a florist do your wedding. You can have them just drop off your flowers, but in this particular instance, it was a more involved wedding, and they chose to spend a little bit more money to have, you know, on-site vendors. And what that gave her was the option to have some changes made at the last moment. Anything that, you know, we might have thought might have worked perfectly that didn't, we could quick change, you know. And I was there for pretty much 2 days, just making sure everything fit just right.
Oh,
and that,
wonderful.
you know, that's a nice little extra.
Okay. And what are some of the things that you've used your barter currency that you've earned for?
I bought supplies from the barter store.
Okay.
I have bought personal gifts. I have bought event tickets, and I'm getting ready to do some barter for dental.
Wonderful. You also used it for accommodations.
Yeah, travel.
So you're using it as a business expense account,
Yes.
personal luxury fund,
Yep.
and we're very happy to have you in the Barter Network.
Thank
It's
you.
a smart solution, isn't it?
It is.
I also heard you express this to someone earlier, that you're learning a lot about how other businesses are using it, and you're making
Exactly.
some great connections, great
Yes, I am.
networking, and
Yeah, it's really
opened
nice
up
for
some
that.
doors for you with the cash world as
There's
well.
there's so much available on it. It's taken me a little while to dig all into it. I mean, it's just so much more than I ever expected. I really enjoy it.
Well, thanks for being on our show today. We really enjoyed having you,
It was fun.
and it was great being able to see you at work.
Thank you.
And so this is Joy Garden. What is your website?
Flowerstogo.biz with the number 2.
Okay, fantastic. And the next important decision with a wedding is the food. So we are going to be talking with Oakwood Occasions that the Sims chose as their caterer and event planner. So stay with us. Welcome back. Today I have with us Danella Burnett with Oakwood Occasions. And we put Danella in touch with Charlay, the bride that was planning the wedding. And let us know when you met how it went, and why don't you take it from there?
Great. We do full service bridal consultations and catering and event planning. So I met with Charlay as I would any of my brides. We went through the hour-and-a-half consultation. And as we were going through it, I asked about all the different elements of a wedding, from photography to music to transportation to hair and makeup to apparel to flowers, and all the way as we're going through it, knowing that she was looking to pay for as much as possible on barter, I was able to think about who we were going to connect her with within the Barter Network.
Okay.
And gave her those recommendations, and of course she was pleased with most of them. Most of the wedding vendors on Barter are also wedding vendors that I recommend to my cash customers. So it's a nice little community we have that we're able to service the brides in our area.
Wonderful. So it started with an actual consultation, and you actually had your handy barter directory where you could
Correct.
see in the network who actually was making available their services, whether it be limousines or whether it be catering or photographers. And then you made your introductions, and you were the point person, basically.
Yes,
Okay.
we did the event planning for her wedding. So if she had questions about the services that different other people provided, or if she did need somebody from outside the network, there's a few occurrences where we just don't have anybody in the area that
Right.
might provide a particular service. So
Sure.
we gave her those recommendations. But we were able to do so much within the Barter Network and connect her with other vendors. I worked with them, and we made sure that all of our services together were exactly what Charlay was looking for. And she was very, very exact in some of what her wishes were, which most
Most
brides
are,
they
yeah.
have been thinking about their wedding for a very
Exactly.
long time, and it's really our job as wedding professionals to make that happen. And in Charlay's case, we were not only able to make it happen to her wishes, we were able to make it happen on Barter.
I love it. So you're responsible for the catering, getting the staff there, and
Yep.
and the food. Tell us a little bit more about what you did the actual day.
The actual day, what Oakwood Occasions actually provided for her was the planning going into it. She was getting married in a private home that wasn't necessarily ready for a group of that size. So we brought tables, we brought chairs,
Linens.
we brought linens, everything to build the event from the ground up. We brought the catering. She had a wonderful menu. She wanted fun food served very elegantly.
So it was hors d'oeuvres, heavy hors d'oeuvres?
It was heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
It was an evening ceremony on a lakeside dock. Absolutely beautiful. Her guests were very elegant and came upstairs to this long, beautiful table and an hors d'oeuvre station with carving, a chilled roasted corn soup with southwestern touches,
Sounds amazing.
smoked salmon, very, very nice appetizers we provided for her wedding.
Wonderful. And I see you also did the favors as well.
Yes, one
The
of the other
fudge.
things that we do is, my second company is OO Fudge Factory. And I have to say Barter has been incredible in getting the fudge out nationally. We now have clients all over the United States that get our fudge because of the Barter Network.
Wonderful.
But we packaged it for her as bridal favors. So after the cake was served, which we provided the cake as well, all of her guests got to leave in a beautiful damask bridal favor box with our fudge inside.
Wonderful. So these trade dollars that you earned from doing this wedding, in fact, how much barter did you do the whole year? Do you mind me asking?
Barter's been very good to me this year. I was skeptical, I think like a lot of people, when I heard about this, because when I do an event, there's hard cash that I spend for food, for my staff, things that I can't necessarily purchase on Barter. But those are my costs. I'm getting full retail value in Barter. And once I really got an idea of what Barter could do and the impact for my expenses, I could get retail Barter dollars. I got very excited and opened myself up to everybody for catering, for our fudge, for event planning. And in the last year, I've done about $35,000 in brand new business through the Barter Network.
That you would not have had otherwise.
No, most of these are people that would not have heard of me if they had not seen me in the Barter Network.
Well, we are thrilled to have you as a member. And briefly, can you tell us some of the things that you have acquired using your trade currency?
For my business, my printing, some of the printing you see here on the table, equipment that I have purchased, banners for festivals, I have gotten tents, I get flowers on Barter, I get linens on Barter. There's quite a lot of things through my business, but as I was generating more and more dollars, I said, well, let me start taking a look at how I can use these Barter dollars
Personally.
to save our cash dollars. Earlier this year, my husband was unemployed briefly, so we were really looking at our cash dollars. Are we doing what makes sense? We put a home security system in our home using using Barter dollars, something we needed. We've both had dental work done. We have taken a short vacation. We have gotten most of our holiday presents
the
and
most out of
birthday
your trade
presents. We've gotten
dollars.
jewelry. It's been great.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on our show today. Would you state your website for the viewers that are watching?
Oh, I'd be happy to. For event planning and catering, you can find us at www.oakwoodoccasions.com. And for our fudge, you can find us at oofudgefactory.com.
Next, we're going to be talking about a very, very important decision that they had in making, which was videography and photography. So stay with us. Welcome back. Next, we're going to be talking about photography and videography. Very important decision in planning for a wedding. After all, that's what's left after the wedding, the only thing that's left. Today we have in our studio Lisa Rice with 44 Films, a very wonderful photographer, talented videographer and script writer. Tell us a little bit about your business, Lisa.
Sure. Well, we have 44films.tv. We do all types of moving pictures. We do everything from weddings to commercials, any type of moving picture, we do it.
So you actually write the script.
We do.
And you do a lot of things behind the scenes, like
That's right.
the makeup artist.
That's right. We do script writing. We actually write for websites. Our writing services are included. all on Barter. And we do videography, we do editing, we put music to it, we get everything in the perfect format, whether it goes on broadcast for television or whether it goes on a website streaming. Whatever the need is, we get it all ready from start to finish.
Great. And our bride and groom chose your company to handle the videography for the wedding. Tell us a little bit about what was involved with that special day for them.
Sure. Well, they were great. You know, it was so much fun to talk to them. They were so excited, first of all, about having everything done on Barter for their wedding.
Of course.
And of course, my husband and I tuned in because we have girls that are going to all be married in the next few years. So we took very good notes. But we just basically provided them video from start to finish. You know, we went in from the bride getting ready to the guests arriving, and we were able to capture fun little side conversations of people pulling up and commenting on the house, and you know, all the way to the very end when they're, you know, married, and their little comments are caught as they're leaving all exhausted with their shoes in their hand, you know.
Right.
And people love that, you know, because you forget. And like you said, that's the precious thing that you take away when all is said and done. All those memories are captured. So we edit those, we put it to music, and you know, we present them with a nice keepsake that they'll have forever.
Well, I know that they're very grateful that you were part of their wedding and that they will have that to look back at.
Absolutely.
We also had Jerry with On-Time Photos that was on site.
Yes.
And he was the photographer for the wedding, and he did some beautiful work behind the scenes and at the actual ceremony and reception.
Yes. He did a great job. We loved working with him. He's really good. He shows up early, and he too captures all of the little fun side things and makes a really good compilation for the client. So we work together, and we try to capture things that he's not getting and vice versa. So the package that we can give to the customer is just right.
Besides weddings, you also work with corporations and small businesses. Tell us a little bit about that type of work that you do.
Yeah, absolutely. We do any type of video that a company might need. You know, we go in and videotape. I mean, right now we're doing a pet store, we're helping a dentist, we're doing any type of video that you would need to stream on your website or for a broadcast quality commercial. Everything's shot in high definition, just the best quality, perfectly professionally edited. So we do everything we say from weddings all the way up to national commercials. And it's 100% barter, and we've had a really good, probably 5-year run with that, of just entering this whole new world and becoming a part of it.
Well, we're so glad that you are a part of it and that it's helping your business and enhancing your lifestyle.
Thank you. It
Can
really
you,
is.
for the audience, state your website?
Sure. It's just 44, the number 44 films with an s.tv.
Fantastic. Next, what we're going to be doing is talking about something very important, which is the entertainment. And the bride and groom chose Atlanta Special Events as a vocalist as the bride walked down the aisle, and as the DJ for the entertainment for their guests. Stay with us. Welcome back. Next, we have with us the president of Atlanta Special Events, Miss Lori O'Brien. After all, entertainment is a really important part of a wedding, and they chose Atlanta Special Events. Tell us a little bit about your company. I do know that you were a recipient of the Consumer's Choice Award several times, is that right?
Yes, 2010 and 2011 for Event Planners Atlanta.
Okay.
And then we also won for casino operators in Atlanta. Not casino, well, let's say casino events.
Sure, right.
And this year we also won for DJs Atlanta.
Congratulations.
So we've won 4 Consumer Choice Awards. And we are thrilled to be part of the Barter Network. We have been bartering, I'd say, at least 10 years. And it's just another source of income for us. We own a DJ service, so we offer the DJ service on Barter. And I'm a national vocalist. And I've sung all over the country, and I get hired and shipped all over to sing the national anthem for great people like Colin Powell and Sean Hannity and Oliver North. So through the Barter Networks, we offer those services and more. We offer catering, decor, linen rentals, any kind of attractions, carnival games, concessions, just all the things that our company offers. We offer a lot of it on Barter.
So your focus is corporate, however you do event planning and you offer all these services for just the average consumer that is planning a wedding or a special event?
On barter, mostly. Most of what we do in the business is corporate.
Okay.
But occasionally we'll do some weddings and some private parties. On barter, we tend to get more of the weddings and the private parties. So this wedding for Charlie, we did on barter, and they hired us to do the DJing, and then they asked me last minute, she said, do you know Nora Jones' Love Me Tender? And I said, well, I know the song, but I don't know Nora Jones, so I had to learn it in time for her wedding. So I sang it as she came down the steps, and actually no one knew that I was singing because I was kind of off to the side.
I heard several people say they thought it was actually a recording.
They thought it was, they were
so
just
beautiful.
playing Nora Jones singing it, yeah. So I sang that for them, and then we DJ'd the wedding.
The entertainment for the reception.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And so as a member of a barter network, how do you use your barter currency that
Oh
you
my
earn?
gosh, I use it for everything. Hair, makeup. I mean, I do. I
Nails?
get facials. I get nails done, massages.
Jewelry?
Jewelry. Yes, I bought
Okay.
this on barter. I bought this on barter.
Okay.
I bought this on barter.
Okay.
I also lots of things at the house, home decor. I've had tile laid and paid the labor on barter.
Tree removal for your
Oh
son?
my goodness!
I forgot
Yes,
I remember that.
thousands of dollars of tree removal for my son's house, car repairs, vacations. So I am a barter queen as well.
Thank you for coming today,
You're welcome.
and thank you for watching Barter is Better. What we're going to do is take a look at a clip of Lori's performances. I'm Lori Sosa. See you next time.
Under the hide of me, there's an old such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night.